What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Coach Plays, and we are here for Eastern Conference Finals matchup between the Boston Celtics and the Miami Heat. So the Final Four has been set and in place. The Boston Celtics versus the Miami Heat. Golden State Warriors versus the Dallas Mavericks. After the beatdown that the Celtics was able to give Milwaukee, and after the beatdown the Mavericks were able to give the Suns, this is the matchup we have. What's up, Kevin Pittman in the house? Says, sup, coach, go Celtics. Appreciate you, Kevin. So they're already talking about this game. Let me go ahead and pipe this in. Marcus Smart ruled out for game one. Williams is going, but no Marcus Smart tonight. That is big.
No ligament damage, but there has been some swelling and soreness, enough to affect Smart's movement on the court. So because Smart hasn't been able to make all of his basketball moves, the Celtics are holding him out tonight, and Derek White, who started for Smart in game 2 of the Bucks series, will get the call again tonight. Mike?
All right, Lisa, now joined by Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy. Obviously a huge loss for the Boston Celtics. Mark, how do they compensate?
It's simple. Your best players. That's the way you compensate anytime you're short talent on a basketball team. Too much is given, much is required, and that points the finger to Jayson Tatum, taking the pressure off everybody else by making plays. All
right, so I'm going to turn that down due to the copyright music. Kevin says we don't have Horford tonight either. Are you serious? Marcus Smart, Al Horford out tonight. Yeah. But no Kyle Lowry for the Heat. So that's unfortunate to see these stars out. Coach Hallen has checked in the chat. Hall of Fame member. Glorious.
We're not worthy. The show goes on.
We're not worthy. What's up, Hallen? Evan Hutton has just checked into the chat. Says, go Celtics. What's up, Angie? Says, Hallen said, glad my Warriors are still in the house. In it. Good evening, Coach and fellow fans. Appreciate you, Angie. Coach Allen, if you're in the chat, have you made a bet? I was going through player bets. I know I just texted you about it, but we've got Grant Williams, $35 that he scores over 10 points. Not saying he's going to have a 28-point night, but I think he finds a way to score 11 points. Especially with no Marcus Smart on the court or Al Horford. I mean, where else is the points going to go? Of course, it's going to go Tatum and Brown, but they're going to need Grant Williams again tonight to at least probably pick up 15, I would say. I would honestly wish I had more than $35 to put on it. Man. Good evening to you too, Angie. As always, guys, as you pop in the chat, hit those thumbs up. We've got 8 people in the house, 8 thumbs up. That does help. No bets. Okay. Okay. Heat versus Warriors, and Warriors scorch the Heat. So Angie predicts the Heat to win this series against the Celtics, but for them to come up short of the NBA champions, as Angie's got the Warriors winning it all. I don't necessarily disagree with that. I feel like still the Warriors are playing the best ball so far. This is going to be interesting to see. So the Celtics do get Williams back tonight, but no Marcus Smart or Al Horford. Those the biggest loss is Marcus Smart, but then you put Horford on top of that. That's huge. But then no Kyle Lowry tonight either for the Heat. So I almost want to say it outweighs each other, but I don't know. Gonna have to keep our eyes on that, see how that one goes. I have no idea, Angie. I thought he was healthy. And it doesn't really tell me, like, the issue. Let me try to Google it real quick. I have not been keeping it up with the Heat too much. Out for game 1 due to a hamstring. So Miami point guard Kyle Lowry is listed as out for game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals against the Boston Celtics. Lowry has dealt with a hamstring injury since the first round of the postseason, and as a result has played just 5 games for the Heat during the playoffs. When asked about the severity of the issue during Miami's second round series against the Philadelphia 76ers, Lowry responded, but saying, "I'd put it this way, you don't want to play with it." So he's been dealing apparently with a hamstring issue. But just kind of goes to show you, I've been locked in on the other series and not as much the Heat. I have to say, I thought that the Heat were a little bit overrated, and I felt like there was a good chance that they could get knocked out in first or second round, and here they are. Here they are, and they've done nothing but win their first 2 series pretty convincing. So, should be interesting to see. What's your prediction, Coach? We have series of 7, and Golden State versus Dallas has a series of 7. Who you prediction, Coach? I don't feel good about this prediction here. I do not feel good about this prediction, but I feel like so many people are leaning towards the Celtics, and I'm going to say Miami Heat in 7, and I don't feel good about that prediction. Here's my issue right now. I feel like I've been undervaluing the Miami Heat, and I think it's time for me to stop doing that. With that being said, this Celtics defense is legit. You pair that up with Tatum. But, man, there's just not... As great as Tatum has been in the postseason, Jimmy Butler's been better based off the numbers. So, I'm going to say Miami Heat in 7. And I don't know how good that is. And give me Golden State in 6. Give me Golden State in 6. He specified turning up the heat. And he says, I like that. Pun intended. What's up, Jacob? Yo, my Cavs have the 14th pick. Yeah, I just watched that. They had I believe they had the lowest odds in the lottery draft, and they ended up getting the 14th pick. But hey, I mean, y'all had a good year this year, bounced back, starting to build that thing, and so to come away with the 14th pick, hey, I mean, could always be worse. Yeah. Jacob says I'm not mad with it. Yeah. Go off, get you another young stud, 14th pick. You'll be able to pick you up someone who has really good value there, and keep building around. Oh my gosh, his name's left my mind. No big deal, Jacob. No big deal. What's up, Matt Godwin? Hey, Jacob, I took the Warriors in 6 against the Memphis Grizzlies. I felt like that's what it was going to be, and it ended up being true, and I wish I was wrong. But Warriors were just playing better than the Heat. And at the end of the day, they're the better team when everybody is playing good around them. I mean, you had Clay and you had Curry really starting to shoot lights out. So much you can do. Of course, it did not help the Celtics losing John Morant. But it is what it is, you know. Yeah, they're really good, Jacob. Kevin says Boston in 6, Golden State in 5. So I went Heat in 7. Not saying I feel great about it. And I went Golden State in 6, but it was in the back of my mind for 5. And yeah, I was talking about Darius Garland. That's right. Keep building around Darius Garland, Colin Sexton, Evan Mobley. That'll be good. That'll be good for Cleveland. Angie says, okay, y'all, 11 in the chat. Let's get more than 30 before the top of the hour. Absolutely, Angie. Appreciate you. In order to do your part, guys, as you come in here, smash the thumbs up. Continue to comment in the chat. Vote on the poll. And share it out to your social medias, guys. Appreciate you very much for that, Angie. So we are on... we're in a commercial right now. Should be starting soon. As always, guys, we will go back and forth from this scene to this scene. And we will put the game cast up as soon as the game gets going. And we will pipe in the game audio as well. Boston Celtics, Miami Hall of Fame. Falcon punch that like button. Hey, that's different, Kevin. Got some energy there. Falcon punch. Always like this Miami, the word, the way they have their word logo. Miami, kind of like Miami Vice. Always like that touch. I like that. Would love to get a number change tonight. Get us up to 5,100. We can just get the coach plays out to more people and see what they're missing. We've got a good community in here. Nick, team member, coming in with the $4.99 super chat.
You like that? You like that?
Now that's what I call high quality A2O.
Big shout out to you, Nick. Man, I appreciate that super sticker. Look at that guy go. Sound the horn. Appreciate you, Nick. Nick, who you going for in this series, my man? Also, what is the bet that you have laid on tonight? I know you're normally a betting guy. Let me know. Alyssa Riley has just subscribed to the Coach Plays Shake and Bake. Here we go. Liking the energy now, fellas. Coach Allen says, Nick, coming in strong. The key is to isolate Jimmy buckets from scoring. That is a good key. Probably going to be a key to be tough. Of course, Gabe Vincent, Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Butler, Max Strus, and PJ Tucker. Nick says Heat tonight, Boston in 7. Okay, I took the Heat in 7, but I don't honestly feel that good about it. I mean, the way this defense of the Celtics is playing, don't feel too good about it, so we'll see. All right. Do you have a bet tonight, Nick? I put $35 on Grant Williams to score more than 10 points. Especially with Marcus Smart and Al Horford being out. They got to at least get 11 points from Grant Williams. And hopefully he can kind of carry over his three-point shooting night. You would think that the Heat is going to go, based off watching that game, say, okay, we're not going to give Grant Williams wide open threes because he can be streaky. Let's see if I'm up to date here. All right, and here we go. Tip off.
17 points per game. This has been a tough place to win.
Eastern Conference Finals 2022 is on its way as the tip was won by the Celtics. White at the top gets it to Williams. Williams to Tatum. Tatum spins. Kicks, Grant Williams, slide steps, three, bang! Hey, that's a good start to the bet.
With his 27 points, he was magnificent.
My favorite Heat player is Dwayne Wade and Kobe Bryant. I had Horford and Smart, but they're not playing now. Yeah, they're out. All right, so let's get this game cast up, you guys. So Grant Williams coming off hot again. And then Brown gets to the free throw line, now walking back and gets it over to Tatum.
Tatum the drive, tough drive and finish.
Tatum gets that one to go 5-0 Celtics.
Great plays by Tatum. One as a facilitator, the second one as a scorer. I like the mindset attacking the paint.
White, good ball denial on Strus.
Jimmy Butler will pull up just inside the three-point line. That one's off the mark to the right. Coach Allen says, go Vols. Hey, win me that money.
Strong Robert Williams follow won't go, but a foul. Robert Williams will shoot our first free throws.
Well, look at Tatum. Attacks and scores. And on the previous possession, the attack of Adebayo, the spin, and the find. Grant Williams, a little shot fake, escape dribble, and knocks in the
It's
three.
incredible to see his three ball and how deadly it's gotten.
Williams did not play in games 4, 5, 6, and 7. Knee soreness in the first
So
three.
Williams will
They
make
did
that
not
first
play
free throw
coach's decision
attempt.
in game 7. They could have used him, but obviously didn't. He had left knee surgery back on March 27th.
Robert Williams, 6 games played since March 27th.
And the first 2 games of the first round came back, played a few, but the knee soreness. Mark, you can't underestimate his importance defensively, what he's meant
And
to
he
this
hits
team
them.
all
So
year.
a 7-0 run here to start for the Celtics.
We saw in the previous play the drive by P.J. Tucker. Didn't block the shot, but altered the shot. He's a presence in the paint and the anchor to their defense.
There's Gabe Vincent.
Vincent with the floater, and that is blocked by Williams. Tatum will now push it over to White. White trying to find Jaylen Brown, does, and there's going to be a quick foul on Adebayo, I believe, or a kickball maybe.
They did.
Even though the pass went through and it led to what would have been a Brown dunk. White looking for Brown.
What's up, Barry? Coach Allen says you can't even spell dog right. Nick says I have Grant Williams over 3.5 rebounds, Butler over 30.5 PRA, and Hero over 2 threes. Okay, that ain't too bad. Vincent for a corner 3 off the mark, no good.
Butler turns, bank shot, missed it. Fight for the rebound, Tucker and Williams. Ball lost, picked up by Butler. Cross court to Strus. Quick release from Strus. Look at Grant Williams dive on it. Butler trying to dive on him. Now we'll have a jump ball as the Heat have started off 0 for 6 from the field.
Strus upset, felt like there was contact.
Shut up, Chase. Shut
I'll
up.
tell you what, the closing
Tell
out
me,
speed of
did
Boston
you
right
make that
now
bet?
has been
Or is that
terrific.
just something you
Jimmy Butler, I
screenshotted?
think at the end,
Tell
wants
me
to
you
pull
made that
back and
bet.
Not get a jump ball so that the
I wish I would have made that bet.
would run out. Actually,
Oh my gosh, dude. That would have been an... Oh, man. $25 to win $550. Gosh. Beantown Breakdown team members. Sound the horn. 499 Super Chat says Coach plays. Let's go Celtics.
This is just a real nice surprise. Get something for you, Clark. Something really nice.
Appreciate you there, Beantown. What's up, Barry? That one's blocked by White. Tips it ahead. White's going to go. Oh, but a really good defensive play by Vincent. Will knock it out of bounds. Celtics will keep it, though.
That stopped an easy bucket. And Derek White a little shaken up.
This is outstanding defense.
Man, $25 bet on Grant Williams to hit the first basket of a three.
Blocks the shot attempt.
Would have been $550.
And then Vincent, this perfect example right there of the defensive
Tatum driving, puts it with the right hand. That one might have been deflected by Tucker. Adebayo will now drive in the paint. A little spin around on Williams. The shot is good. First basket of the night for the Heat comes by Adebayo.
I think Robert Williams, so coming off injuries, had a terrific.
And that one intended for Grant Williams in the corner goes right through his hands.
Too hard there. Turnover, Boston.
Just a skilled big man. Brought it up the court, pulled it out, and then attacks. The fadeaway jump shot.
DJ Tucker with a little floater. And after they're missing their first 7 shots from the field, Heat with back-to-back buckets.
Tucker has really improved this year.
Coach Allen would be an incredible girls soccer coach.
And I love how he's helped as a secondary ball.
Ooh, a nice little move there by Jaylen Brown, and hits the three. What? That he had Vincent on skates there. Hey, Samantha Hopton in the house. So Celtics better win, I swear. What's up, Sam? Big shout out to Sam. Popping in the house. I see you.
That's how you win the matchup.
Must have some notifications on.
He's a knockdown shooter. You put pressure on him and force him to be a ball handler.
Angie says Celtics lose all games. Doubt that will happen. White's going to drive, kick it over to Grant Williams for a corner three. Off the front rim, no good. That's his great start. Hey, appreciate the support, Sam. Appreciate the support. Gets it off to Tatum with a nice little Euro step up and in, 12-4. You must be watching behind the scenes, never commenting. 12-4, 7:35 left to play in the first here. After a good start so far by the Celtics. Gets it into Butler, and Butler will finish strong. So far Tatum with 6, and that is the leading scorer on the court right now. Heat with 3 players with 2. Tatum will get in, gets the 2 to fall, and draws the foul for a potential 3-point play. Always creeping. That's the same. Keep creeping. Keep creeping. We got 11 people in the house, guys. 14 thumbs up. Appreciate you guys.
Strus's feet, hard left hand, one dribble drive.
So Tatum off to a quick start here.
Strus does pick up his second.
He does miss that one.
Missing the free throw.
So that now has him at 6 points. 3 of 4 field goal, 2 rebounds.
Brown picks up Vincent on the switch.
Yeah, I mean, that is not shocking anybody, Matt. Let's say Celtics got the best defense in the league. And that one's going to get tipped out. Last touch by Tucker. So Tatum and the Celtics will take it over. That's going to give us our first timeout and stoppage of play. So going into our first commercial break, Boston Celtics up 14-6 in this one. Like I say, Tatum with 6, Grant Williams with 3, Williams the second with 2, and Brown with 3. Then for the Heat, Tucker, Butler, and Adebayo with 2 apiece. What's up, Fun Sims? Says Celtics winning. Kevin says boom. Still early there, Angie. Still early. At this time, guys, during a commercial break, want to give a big shout out to the Coach Plays members. Coach Howland Bodo winner, Shea Flat, and Brayton for being the biggest membership you can have on the Coach Plays Hall of Fame members. Coach Allen, link to his Twitch account, to his Twitch channel, drops every 10 to 15 minutes in the chat for his Hall of Fame membership. Hit that link, go give him a follow, and get him up to 50 followers on his Twitch. Shout out to the rest of the Coach Plays members, the Carver family, Beantown Breakdown, James Peach, Asia Roberson, Steel Inya, Big Skip Fishing, Bruin, Tony Menza, Troxel Sports Streams, Gridiron Blitz, Nick, Gunjack, Cadillacs R Us, Shelly Hall, JT, YT, James the Gamer, and New Gaming Chair. Appreciate all you guys for your countless support. We're probably looking at one more member away from having to make another page, which is going to be an incredible problem to have, as we've got 20 great members here on the Coach Plays. Appreciate you guys very much for your support. As always, guys, a lot of those people also have YouTube channels of themselves, so during some commercial breaks during the stream, we will pull up their channels and allow you a chance to get connected with them as well. If you are interested in becoming a member today, I'm going to drop this link right here and right there. Alyssa has just popped in the chat, says, where's my hello? So Alyssa, when it said Alyssa Riley has just subscribed to the Coach Plays, I was like, hey, a new subscriber. But I was like, there's no way that's actually Alyssa, right? That just has to be a common coincidence that it's actually Alyssa Riley. And then I didn't put the two together when Sam popped in. So what's up, Alyssa? Appreciate you joining. Hope you've been doing all right. Hope you are enjoying your new job as well. What's up, David Lopez in the house? Linda B, one of the Coach Plays moderators, has just checked in. Says, sup, Coach? Let's go Celtics. Alyssa says, I am the one and the only. How y'all even find the Coach Plays? Y'all must follow. I don't even know. I thought about sharing it out on Facebook today, but I actually didn't. Maybe the Coach Plays name is actually starting to get out there, which I think Sam already knew. Coach Plays was a real thing. 11 people in the house, guys. 15 thumbs up. Let's try to get to 20 thumbs up. We'd love to try to get to 25 before the end of the first quarter. As always, do your part by hitting the thumbs up. Tell them Shia.
Just do it! Yes, you can! Make your dreams come true!
Appreciate that, Shia. And as always, if you like what you see, but you just haven't subscribed to the Coach Plays, here's a message from Ron Burgundy.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
He made that just for me. Appreciate that, Ron. And we are back to action.
Pointers in Game 7 and taking 18 of them.
Oh, do you really?
Certainly loved what he did as Tatum's three-pointer misses. Tyler Hero, the NBA sixth man.
I thought I had you on Snapchat too. I guess I don't. Oh, no, right there. Look at that. Bang! Appreciate you, Sam. Three ball there by Tyler Hero is good.
He did, and Atlanta too.
What?
He didn't shoot it particularly well against Atlanta, but he is explosive. He's got more off the dribble than the starting backcourt for the Heat.
Butler, excellent defense on
That's it. That's it. Let me know when you start a YouTube channel there, Sam. I'll subscribe. Williams with the bank in. A nice little lay-in with the right hand. Up to 17 likes, guys. Appreciate y'all. So over to Tucker at this top. He'll get it over to Vincent. Started 0 for 7 field goals. Since then, they are 4 for 4. And we're going to get an off-ball foul, I believe, on Brown. Angie says, come on, Heat. Turn the heat up 10 times or hotter. So Williams has been a good addition for the Celtics here tonight, being very active on the boards. Got 6 points, 2 for 2 field goals, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Hero will pull up just outside the free throw. No good. Ball's tipped up and eventually rebounded by Tatum. White will now drive, feeds down low, and Williams with an easy lay-in. Linda says, let's get Coach to 50-plus like night for Coach everyone. We can do it. Show the man some love for all the hard work. Appreciate you, Linda. Butler with a little stop floater gets the kind roll, as Butler now has 4 points. 18-11. Celtics off to a good start here. Shots coming very tough for the Heat with this Celtics defense. Brown kicks. Tatum will pull the trigger for three. Off the back rim, no good. Carver family has just checked in the house. Team member. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, Alyssa. We would love to get the Coach Plays TikTok going, but TikTok hates the Coach Plays. It hates me. Samantha says, let's go Tatum. Carver family, look who is in the chat. We got Sam and Alyssa. Brown feed down low to Williams, and Williams will get the kind roll up and in.
3 rebounds and an assist.
That's a great pass by Brown. You got to trust the receiver to put that basketball where he put it.
He also has a block shot.
Vincent with an easy drive, but a reverse layup at the end is good. Great move there as Williams was trying to come over late for a late block.
So after starting 0 for 7, Miami has hit 7 of their last 8 from the field. White against Hero, and a whistle and a foul.
So White gets fouled as he was going towards the basket there.
There's a wet spot, that's why he fell down. Eric Spoelstra doesn't like it.
Eric Spoelstra saying he passed the ball.
Our upcoming playoff schedule tomorrow on TNT. Game 1 of the West Finals as the Mavericks and Warriors from San Francisco, 9 Eastern. Then Thursday on ESPN, Game 2 of this East Finals. Right back here in Miami, it's going to be on TNT. Kevin Harlan, Reggie Miller, and Stan Van Gundy. So America will have a Van Gundy
White,
night in and night
first
out.
free throw attempt is in and out, no good.
You talk about, what's that called, overexposure?
Substitutions. Daniel Tice will come in. Robert Williams, 8 productive minutes to say the least.
Yeah, Williams had a really good 8 minutes right there for the Celtics.
Said, Mark, he does look gassed, but he played great. Tice will come in and Peyton Pritchard comes in.
I'll tell you what I like about Williams too, other than, you know, the offensive
White
rebounding
hits the
that
second
end,
one,
the
so went 1 for 2 there.
threat. He's a pretty good handler and passer too, so they can do a lot of different things with them.
Wayne Dedman.
Honestly, if I'm being dead honest, I keep saying I think the Celtics with their defense cover family, but I did take before the series started, I said Heat in 7, but I didn't feel great about it. But I said Heat in 7. I mean, Heat is the 1 seed, but I think Celtics are just playing really good defense at this moment and getting a lot of offense from other people. Grant Williams will drive baseline, little spin with the right hand is too short. I need Grant to make those. And nice feed all the way across court to Butler, and he'll get an easy 2. Butler now with 6. Hey, Jacob now popping in the house as every sports team from Massachusetts suck. I'm liking the energy, a little Vicky Court energy in the house here tonight. I'm liking this. Hero with a floater, rattles that one up and in. Great take there by Hero. And just like that, the Miami Heat have tied this game up at 21 apiece as we go into our next stoppage of play. All right, so Heat with their own little run there. And we'll bring up the box score for you guys to give you a little early one with 2:40 left to play. What was that? What was that? Sam has just became a Coach Plays member. Do you like that?
You like that? You like that?
That's what I call high quality A2.
Working on designs for social media content, editing videos, Windows 11.
trying to stop that. I'm trying to see where this is coming from. Wait just a second. That just ruined the energy there. Right.
This is just a real nice surprise. Get something for you, Clark. Something really nice. Huh?
Sam becoming a top prospect. Big shout out. Sam will now go on this board right here of the Coach Plays members, which we're probably now going to have to phase into 2 pages. So big shout out to Sam for supporting the Coach Plays and becoming a team member, getting us up to 21 members. Sam says Jacob doesn't know what he's talking about. David, hi. Matt says the gift that keeps on giving the whole year, Clark. That indeed, Edward. That indeed. Gonna have to add some new animations coming soon. That's coming. That way we keep it fresh. We always want to keep it fresh in here. Sam says, I didn't know I could be a sponsor. Who knew? Now I am. And now we're going to get you a Coach Plays sticker on the way. Get you a Coach Plays sticker. David says, do you want to win? I always want to win, David. I always want to win. But if you're asking, who do I want to win? Of course, I would root for the Celtics over the Heat. But I honestly took the Heat to win in 7. But I don't know. I don't know how this will shake up. And Alyssa has just became a top prospect team member. And I don't think I did that emoji there for Sam, who is also now a team member. That will play every time they pop in the chat for a new stream.
You like that? You like that?
Now that's what I call high quality H2O.
That's what I call high quality H2O. Appreciate you very much, Alyssa. Coach Plays now up to 22 members. As on the next stream, they will both be on this board. Big shout out to Sam and Alyssa for joining the team. Here we go. Liking the energy here. Liking the energy. And Jacob has just become a team member. Welcome to Semi-Pro, my man, team member. Hey! Oh! Appreciate you for that, Jacob. Now up to, what are we at now? I've already lost count. That's 23 members, right? Pretty sure. Big shout out. As Jacob will now get out there. And nice big dunk there. Who was that? Who was that right there? Caleb Martin with a nice little one-handed flush. I like this. Hey, 3 new members tonight. 3 new team members joining in on the Coach Plays fam. Little right hand off the backboard in. Good for a Tatum. So now Sam with the green name. Alyssa with the green name. And Jacob also with the green name. Linda says, Coach killing it tonight. Appreciate you guys for the support. What's up, One Delish? Says, what's up, man? Appreciate you joining. There's a turnover by the Heat. Pritchard has it now on the left side. White will drive. Gets a nice little easy lane there. Gets it to go. But they're going to call a charge. Going to call a charge. Yeah, got to get that word out, Sam. If the whole Lucy crew, you had Patrick pop in here. Patrick's not, Patrick is yet to be a team member. We'd love to see Patrick in the house every now and then. Nick coming in hot with the $4.99 super chat. Sound the horn.
You like that? You like that?
Now that's what I call high quality H2O.
You like that? I like that. Appreciate you very much for that, Nick. Nick coming in hot with a couple super chats today. Feeling the love. Appreciate you very much, man. Like I say, I'm going to have to get some new animations. That way we can always keep it fresh. Nice little right-handed hook shot by Tatum is good. My fault, guys. Got to get this game audio back in.
Offensive weapon.
Tatum now with 10. Oladipo no good there. Hero will pull the trigger for 3. Off the right rim, no good. Rebound Tice. White kicks. Pritchard will take the 3. Wow, got that one. Very much contested shot. And he hit it.
After making 1 3 in Game 7, he looked at the bench and said, "That's what I do." He's playing with extreme confidence right now.
So 20 seconds left to play here in the first. Hero with the floater gets the kind roll to go. 28-25. Celtics can hold for the last shot with 15 seconds left. Tatum with it. Coach Howland coming in with the $9.99 super chat. Says, "Come on, Patrick. Sound the horn." Tatum kicks over Pritchard for 3. Off the back rim, no good.
This is just a real nice surprise. Get something for you, Clark. Something really nice.
Appreciate you very much, Coach Allen. I wonder if the word will get to Patrick somehow. That he needs to hop in the coach place. We're getting the Lucy crew in the house. We got Sam, we got Alyssa, we got Jacob. And now Coach Howland calling out Patrick, saying, "Where's he at?" You never know. Maybe the message will reach. Maybe the message will reach. So we'll go ahead and give you the box score, guys, for the end of the first quarter. Celtics win the first quarter 28-25. Grant Williams with 3, Tatum with 10. Williams with 8, who's been a great needed piece for the Celtics, especially with Horford and Smart being out. White with 1, Brown with 3, and Pritchard for 3. For the Heat, Tucker with 2, Butler with 6, Adebayo with 4, Vincent with 2, Dedmon with 2, and Tyler Hero with 7 off the bench. Celtics shooting 50% right now from the field. Heat shooting 52% from the field. From the three-point mark, Celtics at 42%, Heat just at 20%. And the Celtics have had now 5 shots from the free throw line. They were 3 for 5. Heat has yet to attempt their first free throw shot. So probably would like to see the Heat attack the basket a little bit more. Carver family says, Chase. Angie says, FYI, Heat specialize in turning up the heat. Heat gets turned up hotter each quarter. A lot of heats in that statement there, Angie. A lot of heats. So we are in a commercial break. As that was a pretty entertaining first quarter between both the teams. And it was even better entertainment in the chat. Appreciate you guys. Let's see how many votes we have right now on the poll. 29 votes on who wins game one. Boston Celtics at a 72% click to Miami Heat's 28%. So people feeling the Celtics and still not trusting in the Heat. Jimmy Butler with 6. You would expect him to kind of get going. Need Grant Williams to hit a couple more shots. Jacob, now with the green name and the Grizzly head beside him, says, off topic, but have you seen the Chargers schedule video? I have not. But for some reason, I heard someone talking about it. It was Grazi, a big Green Bay Packers YouTuber, said something about kudos to the Chargers for having some incredible video. Bruin has just hopped in the chat. Team member. Appreciate you, Bruin. Hope you're having a good Tuesday night. As we're now back.
No Al Horford tonight, but describe the impact that Robert Williams had in that first quarter.
It's huge. It's on both ends of the court. Obviously, the shot blocking ability on the defensive end, but the extra possessions, offensive rebounds, active roller, lob threat. He opens up.
Oh, there's a steal there by Tatum. Can he take it all the way to the basket? He can. Wow. Just a one-man effort right there with the steal. Bruin says, go Celtics.
Played 7 minutes over 4 games so far in the playoffs. Out of the rotation, obviously.
Oladipo to Adebayo.
He's getting some huge minutes here in game
Back to Oladipo. He will pull the trigger for 3 and hits it. Clean shot.
With the 3.
What?
He had a big game earlier in the year against Boston at 13 points.
Had a very impressive rookie year, very inconsistent here in the second year, out of the rotation much of the season. But with Marcus Smart out, they need another body.
And there's a turnover. Here comes the Heat the other way. Hero to Martin, and that is blocked by Naismith. Incredible effort there. Back to Pritchard. Pritchard, extra pass to Brown. Brown will now drive, kicks. Gave it off to Naismith, but there was a foul on Brown. Naismith checking in as he has not played too many minutes for the Celtics in the playoffs. What's up, Max Titan?
Martin thinking he's got himself
One Delish says your stream is nice, man. Love the special effects. I appreciate you, One. We're gonna continue to add more animations, more video clips to keep it different for you guys. I honestly want to add some Ted Lasso. I do not know why I have no Ted Lasso in there yet. I could have just tons of videos based off that. If you have not watched the show Ted Lasso, you're missing out. Nice alley-oop there to Williams. Assist made by Tatum, and you're just feeling the momentum right now for the Celtics.
The corner crash and the offensive rebound, giving them multiple second shots. You've got to block out these crashes from the perimeter.
And a foul called. Naismith got over aggressive on Oladipo. And will pick up his first.
So loose ball foul.
Well, good effort
He does
by
not.
Pritchard. Again,
AG.
coming from the perimeter. That was their second offensive rebound. And a good no call. And a nice
Archon?
by Tatum.
Archeon? Let's say Archeon. Archeon has just subscribed to the Coach Plays. Show you, Mike! Appreciate you very much, Archeon. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the fam. Welcome to the Coach Plays. So Adebayo will drive and will pick up the foul. And like he just said, finally the first free throw for Miami.
Tell you up close, it is awfully impressive.
All right, so apparently I'm going to have to watch this video. I'll probably try to check it out at halftime.
Jayson Tatum. He embraces the challenge offensively, defensively. He's been the best player on the floor. And I don't think it's been close thus far.
And at both ends, Mark.
And you can fail to realize just how big he is.
Well, the 2022-23 NBA season ticket memberships now on sale across the league. Secure the best seats, best prices, best benefits for your favorite team. Visit NBAtickets.com to learn more. Adebayo, 5 points. He's been their second leading scorer in these playoffs, just under 15 per game.
And Adebayo will make them both, so
got
within
40
two
minutes
now.
of extra work after today's shoot around. He told me it's part of his game day routine, whether he's at home, on the road, a routine he's just figured out that works for him and something he's done ever since his rookie year. He says when he looks back over the last 5 years and how he's grown as a player, really grown into a
Tatum
superstar.
will now drive, and another alley-oop to Robert Williams. 34-20 right now. Heat struggling to have any sort of answer for Williams. Hero for 3. No good. Hey, Alyssa, thank you very much. Hey, we're closing in on 5,100 subscribers then. The more subscribers we can get tonight, we are closing in on that number. To get to 5,100, a number change would be incredible.
3 minutes gone by.
Listen, I appreciate you very much sharing out the word. Sharing is always caring.
Dynamic to the Celtics team.
Neesmith deflects it and steals. Aaron Neesmith off
We're
the
going
bench.
to stream some
Brown.
Western Conference
Euro step
Finals
backs it home with left hand.
as well, Angie.
Jaylen Brown.
But I do not know if I'm going to be able to stream Game 1 and Game 2. I definitely cannot stream Game 2. My high school has a graduation that I have to be at for Game 2. That's on Friday. So we may have to wait till Game 3 to stream some Western Conference Finals. We will be streaming Game 1 of this Eastern Conference Finals and Game 2 of this one as well. But we will do some Mavericks and Warriors because I find that series to be very, very exciting. Strus for three is short off the front rim, no good. It goes out of bounds, and the Heat will keep it.
You know how ridiculous this Euro step is? You got to be comfortable to make the move, comfortable to finish in traffic. That's outstanding versatility.
Comfortable with your offhand.
Comfortable, you won't blow a knee out.
Fun says, I don't know what Pistons are going to do with the 5th pick. They just need to find someone that complements Cunningham. Is that his name? From Oklahoma State last year? I believe that's his name. They're going to have to find a nice little complementary piece for him to continue to build there. Brown, nice little spin. Now will fade away. Hits it off the back rim and in. Luka time indeed, Max. That's going to be an exciting series.
That's good individual defense, but the size of Brown just shot easily over the top of Strus.
Oh my gosh, another block by Williams.
Second block from Robert Williams. What an impact he has had.
A huge impact. Pritchard for a deep three. Goodness gracious, son.
And the lead is 11.
Like no one gives a crap about Pritchard, but he just shoots threes, man. All right, so another commercial break and another Boston Celtics run to stretch this back out. Now I believe the biggest lead of the night, 41-30. The Heat cannot afford too many runs like that. Right now, this is a home game for the Heat, and the Heat fans have not even been able to be in this game as the Celtics are keeping them quiet. They do not have an answer for Robert Williams right now. He's got 12 points, 5 for 5 field goals, 2 for 2 free throws, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks. He is the best player on the court right now, alongside with Tatum, who's also got 12, 6 of 11. We got screwed getting the 5th pick, Nick said. Tell you who really got screwed was the Trailblazers. They ended up getting pick 7, which got the Sacramento Kings to pick 4. Angie says, let's get more in the chat. They are, Kevin. They are. What's up, Arku? Says, man, I feel great. Thunder got the 2nd pick. They got the 2nd pick and the 12th pick. So, yeah, I mean, you're either looking at the kid from Gonzaga or Jabari Smith, I believe his name is, from Auburn. Those are going to be, you get either one of those two, Arku, and you're looking really good. But, you know, even Bencaro, I believe is how you pronounce his name, from Duke. I mean, I like him too, but I would say you're probably looking at the Auburn player or Gonzaga, and that's good. And then we'll see what you get out of pick 12. See what you can get out of pick 12. Angie says, Kevin, Boston may turn up the Heat, but the Heat specialize in it. My brother was like, stop going crazy, but I had to, bro. Hey, yeah, you got to be exciting for it. You got to be excited for it when it's in the draft and you get you the 2nd overall pick. I mean, all you needed to do in this year's draft, I would say, I mean, there's a lot of good people, but you really just wanted to be number 1 or number 2 because I feel like you're going to get one of those 2 top-end players. So getting 2 is fine. Magic getting the number 1 overall pick. They need to find a way to hit on that and build, man. Magic has not been good in quite some time now. Ivy falls to the Pistons. Ivy. That, is that Kentucky? Fun. What's up, Tyler? Another Coach Plays moderator. Was hoping for Smith or Banchero. Nick said, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't see them being at the pick 5. Maybe Banchero slides, but definitely not Smith. But I don't even think Banchero will fall. $20 likes, guys. We are 7:30 left in the first half. Let's get to 25 thumbs up. As always, if you haven't done your part yet, hit the thumbs up. It is free. And share it out to get your buddies in here, guys. Shared you out, so maybe we can get a couple more in here. Appreciate you very much, Carver family.
12 points for...
Appreciate you, Angie. Oh, Purdue kid, fun. Okay, yeah, that's right.
His playmaking, which is such a big part of the turnaround for this team. Brown as well, but especially Tatum. Williams, after missing 4 games.
Venus Williams in the house.
Venus Williams here at the FTX Arena.
That's greatness right there.
Yes, indeed. Butler, Oladipo, Adebayo, PJ Tucker's back in with Hero.
Adebayo will pull up and hits it.
Up and in. With Kyle Lowry being injured, Oladipo very important.
I need to see Grant Williams get on the freaking court, man. Come on.
They still hope Lowry will return soon. That hamstring, they say he's close.
Tatum with it. Waits, gets a little screen and go by Pritchard. Now he'll get it over to Pritchard. He'll drive, and he'll pull up at the free throw line and gets it. And that was a tough shot over Jimmy Butler, who gave a great effort on the block. 43-32, 11-point game. Hero to the left after a screen, pulls the trigger for 3. He can't get it. 56% shooting for the Celtics tonight to 45 so far for the Heat. Brown will shoot the 3 off the mark, and that goes out of bounds.
Tucker grabbing his right foot. So they're going to send in Martin.
But they're not going to let him substitute, so they have to call a timeout.
Yep. So Tucker shaken up. They quickly attend to him.
So the Heat call a timeout due to this injury by Tucker.
With 6:25 remaining here in the second.
As he is gimpy, and he will now make his way to the locker room. He is gimpy pretty bad.
And that does not look good.
Let's see here. See if he stepped on someone. Just kind of fully extended that leg right there. Not quite seeing it there.
LaMelo Ball, you're still here.
Yeah, I think it was a hard plant that he had on that right foot. Did something to it. Appreciate you, Angie. So that will get us to another commercial break as, like I say, Tucker goes to the locker rooms there. So we'll have to keep our eyes on that. Fun says, I say Celtics win series in 5. Wow, so you're expecting dominant series by the Celtics. Sharing where I can. Appreciate you very much, Sam. Hey, I like seeing the name in green, though. That's nice. All right, so we are back now. All right, Linda, appreciate you.
You can jump from point A to point B, and that's illegal contact. I don't know if he did or not. I didn't have a good angle.
Grant Williams is checked back in the game. Could use him to
straight up is always
keep going a little bit here.
Play is not true.
Williams, who's
Butler will hit that first free throw.
But that's verticality.
Yeah.
No, they got Grant on the foul.
Having explained
Boy, he went
something
straight
that
up.
Didn't happen,
Yeah,
that's a good play.
tough
But you have educated the audience.
get that foul.
Yeah, except on the wrong example. I think I have perfected the art.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be a good loss for the Heat if they lose this game with Smart and Horford being off the court.
Grant Williams has Vincent on him.
Grant will put it down low, and they lost Tice, and Tice will get an easy lay-in.
Beautiful pass. Boston Celtics have 13 assists here in the first half.
Look how much bigger Boston is than Miami. 3 tiny guards for Miami.
Oladipo tried to jam it in there, couldn't get it ahead. Nice
Pushing it ahead, Pritchard will get the left-hand lay-in.
What a gorgeous advance.
So right now, Celtics is a better team in transition as well.
Tice is guarding a perimeter
Butler
player.
struggling against this defense for the Celtics right now. Will drive in the paint and will put it up and could not get it to go, but will draw the foul.
2 on Brown. And Butler, who's always one of the best at getting to the line, will get there again.
And again, we see them getting it done on the defensive end, and that sparking easy baskets on the other end. Pritchard has played exceptionally well, and one reason he's allowed to be on the floor, not a traditional point guard, but the ball handling ability of Tatum and Brown takes pressure off of Pritchard to have to handle the basketball and initiate offense.
That was a beautiful pass from Jaylen Brown. Well, golf's second major, the PGA Championship this week from Southern Hills Country Club.
Turn that down just for a minute for the copyright music.
Celtics have 3 players in double figures, including Robert Williams and Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard the fake, side step.
Pritchard for 3. Off the mark, rebound Hero.
Grabs the board. Caleb Martin back in.
Hero to the left. Little spin.
Hero looking.
In trouble. Finds it off to Butler, being guarded by Brown. Butler to Vincent for 3. Got it. They needed that. What? Oh, boy. He trashed him. Might even be an understatement, Nick. He did not hold anything back. But Patrick Beverly's been trashed by a lot of NBA players for him coming out saying that. Tatum with a tough layup off the glass. Real nice and high. Gets it to go. I don't like Patrick Beverly. Wow, Tyler Hero with getting pushed. Hits that 2. That floater as falling down. 49-41. Grant Williams will drive and gets the lay-in to go. That is now his 5th point. I like that. I like that. Adebayo, Hero goes right, go left, right back to the right, and will pull up at the free throw line and hits it.
He's in double figures.
Getting good offense off of Hero and pick and roll action.
Tyler Hero, 11 points, 5 for 10 field goals, 3 rebounds. after assist.
Here in the first half. Tatum on the drive, bumped by Butler, throws it up.
Wow. You 100% know that Tatum was just trying to draw a foul there. No foul, but his throw-ups, just throwing the ball up, and it hits it. Just, I mean, crazy by Tatum right now. Tatum finds himself at 16 points. Hero kicks. Martin for 3. In and out, no good. Had a really good look there. Couldn't fall. 3:13 left to play. Brown hesitates and will eventually find its way to Tatum. Nice behind the back for Pritchard. Feed down low. Tice! Easy path to the basket with a two-handed dunk. A 12-point lead. Celtics keeping it at that distance. Pretty consistent here. Points in the paint. 40 for Boston. 20 for the Heat. Kicks. Martin for 3. Got it. They left him wide open. Made him pay.
Little momentum for the Celtics here. By the way, Boston has 40 of their 55 points.
So 2:30 left to play in the first half. 55-46, a 9-point lead for the Celtics. Brown kicks. Pritchard drives. Spin around Jay. Tough shot, rattles out. Hero to the right. Gets a screen by Adebayo. Will drive, and the floater off the back rim, no good, but got his own rebound, spins, and puts it up and got it.
Second effort from Tyler Hero.
Coach, we've seen this before. How do you close out quarters and halves? A lot of times it dictates who wins the ball game.
Tatum. Little cross. Being guarded by Martin. Side steps. 3 ball. Nothing but net. What? Green light.
He's had a ridiculous degree of difficulty
Vincent
on some of these shots.
will now walk it back. Down to Butler. Loose ball. Butler finally picks it up. Throws it up. Where is it? Foul on the floor. I mean, you might want to say it's foul on the floor, but I thought Butler did a great job putting himself in a shooting motion there.
Usually he sidesteps left to try to get the 3. That is a difficult shot.
Game 6 in Milwaukee. How many times did he hit really tough contested shots?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Sam, I mean, they are not allowing the Heat to close the gap at all.
Butler.
Let's say Tatum with 19, 9 of 14. Williams, who has been on the bench for most of the second quarter to get him some much-needed rest. He's 5 for 5 for 12. And then Pritchard off the bench, giving them very solid 14 minutes, 4 of 7, 10 points. Williams is now checked back in, and Heat have struggled with Williams.
Getting his right ankle retaped. It looks like he did something to it on that play, but I'm told that there's a chance that he could return.
That's good to hear.
So Brown checked out, Williams checks in, so did White. White checked in.
Continues from the line, 8-point lead for the Celtics.
White, and there's a steal. Bad pass. Hero's going to take it all the way coast to coast and will lay it in. He just lost Hero right there. Now 58-52. Heat trying to pull it back close. Now a 6-point game. 60 seconds left to play in the first half. Tatum with a spin, puts it up, draws the foul. No good, but we'll get to the free throw line.
And he'll get to the line. Chance to have a 20-point first half here for Jayson Tatum.
Here's what Coach was talking about, the anticipation of Hero. Coming up with a loose steal in transition at the finish, but you have to be active defensively and not just sit on your heels waiting for Tatum to make a play. Be the punch at times.
Second foul on Jimmy Butler. As Tatum now 20 points here in the first half. We have the Toyota halftime coming up. What a matchup between Jayson Tatum and Jimmy Butler. Mike Greenberg, Stephen A. and Jalen Rose with the Toyota halftime here of Game 1 of this Eastern Conference Final.
Coach, what you touched on it, one thing that jumps out is the size of Jayson Tatum. Just how big he is as a wing player.
They list him as 6'8", 210. As he hits the
So 60 to 52, he hits them both.
He's not 210, I'll tell you that.
Absolutely not.
And he's not 6'8".
Tatum already with 21 points in the first half.
Final minute, first half. Butler
Gets it to Butler. Butler kicks. I would have liked to saw Butler keep it in that scenario. He needs to start to take over. Puts a three up and Tatum blocked it. Butler does have a quiet 14 points though. White with a tough take. How did he get that one to go? 62-52 and the Celtics have stretched it right back to 10.
Lead back up to double figures.
Too many transition points for
20
Boston.
seconds left to go. Butler shoots, hits it. Nice pull-up jumper mid-range. He's now got 14.
Shot clock turned off. No fouls to give here for Miami.
Tatum can hold.
5 seconds.
Tatum
double.
Kicks.
Finds
White.
Off the bounce, drives, gets it up.
Pritchard for three. At the buzzer. In and out. No good.
Added himself for not knocking it down, but he
So that is where we will be at the end of the first half. 62-54. Celtics with an 8-point lead. Celtics won the first quarter 28-25. They win the second quarter 34-29. So a higher scoring second quarter there. We will show you the game score, box score here before we take a quick halftime break. Grant Williams with 5, Tatum with 21, Williams with 12, White with 3, Brown with 7, Tice with 4, Pritchard with 10 off the bench. Tucker with 2, Butler with 14, Adebayo with 6, Vincent with 5, Struss has 0 right now, 0 for 3. Dedmon with 2, Hero with 15, and Oladipo with 5. They really need more out of Adebayo right here. Only 2 for 2. They need to get the ball in his hands. He needs to see more action here to help someone like a Butler out. So, Celtics shooting 60%. Heat shooting 47%. 3-point mark, Celtics at 38.5. Heat with 28.6. And at the free throw line, Heat a much better job getting to the free throw line there in the second quarter, because in the first quarter they had no attempts. Celtics are 5 of 7 at 71%. Heat got to the free throw line, 8 attempts in that quarter, went 8 for 8 at 100%. They're going to need to continue to do that as this second half kind of keeps going. I'm going to take me a quick halftime break, guys. Hang out in the chat, and I will see you for the second half. Appreciate you, Angie. We are back. All right, so Angie, I know you were the one asking about this. Started thinking about it. We will not be able to do game 2 of this series. Game 2 of this series is on Thursday, and we have a black and gold game for the high school, so we will not be doing game 2 of this series. So with that being said, we are going to do game 1 tomorrow night between the Mavericks and the Warriors. I believe that is a 8 p.m. Central Time tip-off tomorrow, so that is when we will be taking care of that. Yep, 8 p.m. Central Time. So we will be live tomorrow, 8 p.m. Central. Should be good to go there. So we will do game 1 tonight and game 1 tomorrow, and then we will be off Thursday and Friday for both game 2s. And then from there, we'll decide if we do. We'll definitely do one of the game 3s for both games. So we will be live tomorrow night for the Warriors and the Mavericks. All right, so it looks like we're getting ready to go. Brayton has just joined the house. Brayton, the Celtics enjoyer, Hall of Fame member. We're not worthy. What's up, Brayton? Says 2 people streaming the game, so I did the other guy first half and you the second half. Appreciate you very much, Brayton.
Just likes to talk. Look at our.
Appreciate you very much, Brayton. You got to be feeling good about the Celtics here right now. 62-54. Overall, Celtics able to dominate that first half, Brayton, and I'm not seeing much of an answer for the Heat right now as far as how to guard Robert Williams. He has been a really good addition for the Celtics in this series. What's up, Andrew? Appreciate you joining the stream. Celtics got this easily. I wouldn't count it all over just yet, Brayton. I mean, would not count. Watch Brown this half. Yeah, I mean, Brown didn't even have that great of a first half, so I need
Get back. And
Grant Williams to score 6 points in the second half, Brayton, for a bet. I took him over 10 points.
Area. Right now, they're just getting crushed with the lobs to Williams.
Gets it loaded. Butler, and Butler will get fouled by Grant.
Banged around there and lost the ball momentarily. Gets through a foul, and we send it to Lisa.
Hey, Mike, I just talked to Heat assistant Chris Quinn. He said exactly what Jeff just said. He said Miami's biggest issue in that first half was Boston's ability to attack them in the paint. He said they did it consistently, got to the rim, were able to kick it out for threes. And he said that's been a strength of ours all season.
Yeah, I think so, Brayton.
So that's definitely something that Miami has to show.
He hasn't shot many shots right now. He's only shot 2 free balls and 4 shots field goals. So 4 total field goals. So hoping he gets a little bit more opportunity.
That right ankle retaped back in the ball game. I was told he's going to try to give it a go. Mike?
Great to see that.
So Butler will make them both. That now gets him up to 16 points tonight.
Absolutely.
42 points in the paint for Boston, just 24 for the Heat. That's been the story of this game. Just total domination inside the paint. Tatum falls down, gets it over to White. Really good heads-up play there. White right back to Tatum. Tatum will pull the trigger for 3. No good. Rebound. Adebayo.
Robert Williams getting the start after missing the first 4 games. He was terrific.
This Heat crowd really have not been able to get into this game at all. Nice feed there to Butler. Heel kick. Tucker for 3. In and out. No good. And we're going to get a loose ball foul on Grant Williams.
Williams will be called for his second.
I'd like to see Jimmy Butler a little bit more aggressive offensively. We saw in the previous series when Joel Embiid was faced to challenge him, he became aggressive. This time that possession, Robert Williams was defending him on the perimeter. He dribble handoff. I like to think him to think scoring mentality.
Mark, when you watch Butler play and how easily sometimes he scores as Strus loses it, he could average 25 to 30 a night if he was more selfish. As Strus misses that,
shot no good, pushed out of bounds, and it'll be the Heat ball again.
So I don't want to discredit that. He's an outstanding player. But there are times I'd like to see him more aggressive offensively.
And I'd like to have Robert Williams' closing speed. The way he can protect the paint and still get to the perimeter and challenge. This guy is gifted defensively.
Had a great year. Will no doubt receive votes for NBA All-Defense, but because he missed 21 games, might hurt his chances, but he was such a huge part of their turnaround defensively. Adebayo drives at Grant Williams.
Oh, tough take. Adebayo gets it in the paint, gets the 2 to fall, and gets a blocking foul on Grant Williams. Grant Williams is still down, and now that's 3 on Williams, so that is not good for me. And he is still down also.
Ime Udoka already shorthanded. Not only Marcus Smart out, but Al Horford, if you're just tuning in.
He will now get up. So Grant Williams with 3 now.
Williams took a shot. That's 2 big, strong guys going at it.
Just a tough take there.
And he kicked him in the face. That's inadvertent, obviously.
It's a great finish, though, by Adebayo.
Well, Adebayo, when these 2 teams played in the bubble in the conference finals, he was sensational, including that big game, 32 points, 14 rebounds in the clincher game 6 down in Orlando. He's got 9 points, 4 boards so far tonight. And a 13-point lead for the Celtics is down to 3.
Tatum rolls to the right, and he'll get fouled.
Tucker walking away. Wow. Oh, my goodness.
And his head goes to the floor.
Yeah.
That's
He didn't even look toward the bench to come out. Not a chance.
I'll tell you, who else didn't look towards him was Ime Udoka. He's not.
What's up, VFX? Appreciate you joining.
Right inside, Williams stripped and stolen by Vincent. Heads up play for Gabe Vincent, who's become a really good defensive.
Hands off Vincent. He'll pull the trigger for 3. No good. Rebound Grant Williams.
Robert to Grant.
Brown will drive.
Tied up.
Spins, throws it all the way back to Tatum.
Adebayo, his ability to guard on the perimeter, too. Brown goes right at him. Shot is no good.
Brown will draw the foul. I believe that was on Vincent.
Bam Adebayo's first foul. Brown's first trip to the line. Jaylen Brown had such a good series against the Milwaukee Bucks. This is his 4th conference final. He averaged 22 a game against Milwaukee in the previous round. This is that.
And that first one is short for Jaylen Brown.
AT&T is giving 5 Gs.
So a little bit of a slow start here in the second half for Boston. What's up, Cole? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good Tuesday night. What do you think about this game so far, Cole?
1 for 2 from the line.
Well, they better get on. They better hope Robert Williams doesn't play big minutes. But he's a dunk machine.
Vincent tried to sneak it inside. Ball kicked, so they'll reset the shot clock to 14. And it's funny here, you've got Gabe Vincent and Mike Strus. We said this at top. These 2 guys starting in the Eastern Conference Finals, undrafted, on a night where we had the draft lottery. This goes
We're up to 25 likes, guys. Appreciate y'all very much.
Find and develop, and the Heat do that as well as anybody in the league.
Butler will drive.
Jimmy Butler, last
Kicks.
pick of the first round.
Vincent being guarded hard. He's got 4 to shoot. Will now pull the trigger for 3. Hits it over Tatum.
What?
Wow. Okay. I see you.
Outstanding job by the Miami Heat climbing back into this ball game, and it started on the defensive end.
Tatum to Williams, and that one is stolen by Tucker.
And I think it started with P.J. Tucker.
Vincent will square up and shoot another 3. Too short, but Butler will get his rebound and put it up and in, and just like that, the Heat have the lead. It is their first lead since being down 23-21. A slow start for the Celtics coming out of the second half. Now has the Heat up 64-63 so far in the third quarter. Miami 10 points, Celtics with 1. So exactly what the Heat needed. And honestly, I'm not seeing a whole lot of difference of like, oh, the Heat are doing this, they're taking away that. A lot of it's got to come down to, and I'm sure there's some of that, but a lot of it's coming down to right now, I'm just seeing missed shots by the Celtics. Missed shots, and the Heat taking advantage of some good possessions. So Celtics better get back on it, Sam says. I think they will. I believe they will, but they definitely won't. They do not want that to linger on too much longer, that's for sure. No slacking, guys. Come on now, Sam. Not liking what she's seeing out of the Celtics here. So Jimmy Butler now with 18. Andrew says, I agree, Samantha. All right, so now we're back. Williams drives, gets it to Tatum. Tatum now right back to White. White gets in a little bit of open area, down low to Robert. And Williams has it stripped away from him by Vincent. Heat will push it the other way. Gets it down low, Butler. Butler a quick turnaround shot, but he'll draw the foul on the floor. Butler once again thought that he was in a shooting motion. Great job by Vincent on the steal on Williams. Three ball by Strus. That is his first shot made tonight. All right, come on. Get the ball to Grant Williams. Let him get a basket here. Gives it to Williams. Williams will now drive, and that is blocked. Hard contact there, no foul, but it is a block. Kicks it. Strus for another three. In and out, no good. Rebound Williams. Pritchard thought about the three. Will now drive, kicks. Tatum for three. No good. Rebound Tucker. Tucker will throw it all the way down. Gets it to Butler. And Butler's going to back up on Tatum. Spins. Tries to get it. Feed down low to Adebayo, and that one's stolen. Brown behind the pack. Looking. Drives all the way in. Draws the foul. No good, but we'll get to the free throw line. So Butler will now get to the line. Miami up 67-64. What's up, Ethan? Ethan says, spoiler alert, the Heat is going to win the series. What do you think, Ethan? How many games does the Heat win the series? I did predict the Heat to win in 7, but I am on the record as saying I don't feel too confident with it. Butler will hit that shot 68-64 now. Boy, I need Grant Williams to get involved in the points. We're going to get a foul here by Strus. I've got money on Grant to score more than 10 points. He's got 5 right now. Pritchard in trouble. Gets it to Brown. Brown will drive. And off the right-handed, that is blocked. And the ball is stuck on the rim. So I believe this is going to be a jump ball. But Adebayo just rejecting Jaylen Brown. And now the Heat fans really starting to rise here in Miami. Wow, how did he make that recovery? And just stuck the ball up in between the rim. So they will have a jump ball at midcourt. And it will go in favor of the Heat. Great effort there by Adebayo. He's got 9 points, 4 rebounds, 3 blocks. And Butler inside the paint. That jump shot is good. Catfish Cherry has checked in the house. Says hello, coach and everybody. What's up, Catfish? $70-64. This has been a tough third quarter for the Celtics, as they are and there's another strip, and Strus all the way, finishing strong with 2 hands. Celtics will call a timeout in the third quarter here. Heat 18 points, Celtics 2. That is how big of a landslide this third quarter has been. Sam says, hey, Catfish Terry. So, I mean, what a change of events right now. With how good the Celtics was looking in the first half, for them to come out and in roughly 6 minutes only score 1 basket is, I mean, it's, did not see that one coming. But even with that being the case, because of the Celtics lead, they only find themselves down 8, regroup, re-rally, and they can be fine. Kevin says Boston has to do better than this. Sam says, it's insane. Nick says Tatum hasn't scored all third quarter. I mean, almost the whole Celtics team haven't scored all third quarter, Nick. I forget who even made the basket. It might have been free throws here in the third. I mean, it's 18-2. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy right now. Turn that down just for the music. All right, here we go.
And an 6-point halftime lead. Is now an 8-point deficit midway through the third.
And Derek White back in.
And there's a bad pass by Tatum. Butler coming the other way with it now. Puts it up and gets it. Just turnovers after turnovers here in the third quarter. And there's another turnover. Jimmy Butler coming the other way with it. Finishes with two hands. 76-64. Two very loose passes by Tatum. And to me, that is not all the Heat right there. I just feel like being careless with the ball. Miami on a 22-2 run in the third quarter now. Gets it to White. White will shoot the three. Off the mark, no good. Rebound Williams. And a loose ball foul on Miami somewhere.
It's going to go, I believe, against P.J. Tucker.
They are a different team defensively. Active in the passing lanes, jumping the switch, multiple effort plays, coming up with steals and finishes on the other end. It started on the defensive end. Individually and collectively taking the challenge by the Heat. Look at Jimmy Butler. Eyes ahead, reading it like a safety or a defensive back, coming up with the steal and the finish.
But as a passer, you can't just read the man who's guarding the receiver. You got to see the weak side. And that's the second time. Tyler Hero got one in the first half when they were trying to get it to Tatum. That time Tatum was trying to get it to Robert Williams in an area, and Jimmy Butler came from the weak side. If your man is going to cheat and lose sight, his man's got to cut to the rim instead of stay spotted up.
Butler, by the way, leads all players in the playoffs in steals. A couple of beauties that have led to easy buckets here in the third. Robert Williams with a couple of free throws.
Tucker to Butler. Butler will now step back and pull that jump shot. No good. Rebound Williams. Brown kicks. White will drive. Now down low to Williams, and he will get it to go and draws the foul. So a quick little run here by the Celtics. Jamison Medza has popped in the chat. What's up, Jamison? It's been a minute. Says, okay, let's go Miami Heat.
See Derek White turns down the three, puts his head down.
Angie says Celtics have ran out of Boston T.
And I think Adebayo or whoever is guarding Robert Williams, they can't drift and try to help up. They've got to stay more attentive.
The AJ Show has just checked in the chat. What's up, AJ? Says Heat Nation.
To try to support the drive, it's ended up either in dunk
Williams
or drop off.
will get that one to fall, so it is now 69-76 in favor for the Heat. And go Bolts, we take game one. All right, big.
17 points, 7 boards, 2 blocks.
I was actually thought Maple Leafs was going to win Series 1, and then there's a steal there by Tatum and a quick foul by Vincent.
By Vincent, that's Vincent's third. And free throws with 4:41 remaining. They're in the penalty. Have been.
And good response.
I hear
by
you,
Boston.
Jameson. I hear you.
After getting hit by an avalanche, getting to the free throw line a couple times.
Great heads-up play there by Tatum on that steal.
And getting fouled in transition.
Well, they had a couple of terrific comebacks in the Milwaukee series as Tatum hits the free
Oh,
throw.
I need the Celtics to get the ball to Grant Williams, man. Who you going for? I would say I'm going for the Celtics, but I really don't care who wins the series. I did say that the Heat would win in 7, and I also said I didn't feel too good about it.
Points of the third. He had 21 points at halftime.
Good night, Angie. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Get you some good rest. We will be live tomorrow night for Game 1, Warriors and Mavericks.
Vincent up top to Hero.
Hero sidesteps. Now down low to Tucker. Oh, that's Deadman. Hero will square up. Will drive. And he lost it. Brown gets it to Grant Williams and right back to Brown.
10 turnovers for Miami, 11.
Yeah, been doing well, Jameson.
Brown steps into a 3.
Brown for 3 off the mark. Tice will get the rebound and put back in.
He's 3 for 3.
Now Tyler Hero hobbling up the court.
slight lift you see in the lower portion of the right part of the screen. Butler against White. Gets inside.
Butler will drive, and he will draw the foul. So Celtics able to cut this thing back within 3. Butler is to the free throw line, though.
25 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. What a postseason he's had.
That's how you stop a run and also set your defense.
He's already had 2 40-point games. He had 45 game 2 against Atlanta in the first round, 40 in game 4 against Philadelphia in the second round. In that second round, he led the team in scoring, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks.
And Coach, he's a different player than when he first came into this league. Give him a lot of credit for the work that he's put in. And offensively, he is a nightmare to defend because he has no shortcomings.
And this is in an era where, unlike most top players, the three-point shot is not a major part.
So he hits them both. Now 78-76. I got Heat and Dallas in the final with Luka winning over the Heat. Wow. I will still be shocked if Mavericks are able to beat the Warriors. I still feel like the Warriors may be playing the best ball. Either them or the Celtics are playing the best ball right now. We're going to get a travel on Brown there.
I'll tell you what, both these teams, to watch at times, the smothering defense is so impressive. The individual commitment and then the help defense.
Third quarter night, Miami started on 22-2 run. Since then, 9-2 run for Boston.
The reason they're playing in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Dedmon tries a 3.
Dedmon for 3 is off the mark. Rebound Tatum. Come on, find Grant Williams a chance here. Tatum will drive and can't get it to go, but we'll draw the foul.
Jayson Tatum to the line.
And, dude, Grant Williams came out, got the first 3. I was looking good on my bet. Need him to score more than 10 points. And then since then, he's only got 1 basket, sitting at 5.
And again, a high compliment to Tucker. Here's a 37-year-old guy and still has that defensive ability as Tatum hits the first.
Terrible.
Schedule tomorrow on TNT, Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. The Mavericks and the Warriors from San Francisco, 9 Eastern, and then we'll have Game 2 of this series Thursday night here in Miami again. Tip off shortly after.
And Tatum missed the second one.
Celtics have missed 5 free throws.
Vincent will drive and gets a good take there, and he will be fouled by Tice.
Let's go to Lisa Salters. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Mike, you were talking about P.J. Tucker and his toughness. He's known for it. I asked him about it yesterday after practice, and he said, I think everybody should have it. He said, I dreamed of being here my whole life, so to get these moments, regular season games, and the playoffs even more so, he said, these are moments that you dream about as a kid. Why wouldn't you give everything you have to win it all? He said, so you're never sure when you're going to get these moments back, so he tries to live them to the best of his ability every chance that he gets, which is probably why he's back out there right now, though not feeling his best, but out there giving it all he has. Mike.
Yeah, Lisa. His real name is Anthony Tucker, PJ for Pops Jr. His father Anthony gave him that nickname as Tucker and Tatum. Just kind of going at each other. Tony Brothers asked him to lighten up a little bit. Tucker's like, come on, this is the Eastern Conference Finals.
Guys, there's certain guys in this league who have to walk that fine line between, great intensity and going over the top. If you don't even approach that line, you got no chance.
Jimmy Butler, another.
And now is that a foul on Grant Williams? That's Grant Williams' 4th foul.
For his ability to distribute and read and make plays. He's been careless with the basketball in this 3rd quarter. Give the defense to the Miami Heat a lot of credit, but he's got to be better at handling the basketball and taking care of it, Coach.
Not feeling good about that bet.
Butler's got 4 steals in the game. This is what was going on that Tony Brothers asked him to calm down. Grant Williams just picked up his 4th. And again, no Al Horford in COVID protocols, so Grant Williams needs to play a lot of minutes with them shorthanded up front. Robert Williams has returned. Daniel Tice getting more minutes.
You were saying
Tucker missed that first one. I would say Grant Williams checks off, and he does here.
I'd rather have to try to calm down a player than try to ramp him up intensity-wise.
Here. Williams will sit down, talking with Ime Udoka. Tucker misses both. Rebound deflected. Dedmon tips.
Rebound by Hero.
And they get a new possession.
Vincent will drive baseline, kicks inside to Dedmon, and Dedmon will get the kind roll to go. What's up, new gaming chair team member? Look at you coming in with the custom emojis. Appreciate you, new gaming chair. Hope you're having a good Tuesday night. Tatum will drive, spin, lost it, but will draw the foul on Tucker.
This is one of the loudest I've heard this arena in a long time.
Grant Williams has more fouls than rebounds. It sucks, Nick.
Tatum's going to go back
It
to the line.
sucks, man. I thought it was such a good bet to get him minus 10.5 points or over 10.5 points, and to see him get the first three ball too, and then
LeBron James, Dwayne Wade days.
Nothing since then.
Spoelstra, the coach there. This
frustrating
is
to watch.
6th Eastern Conference Final as a head coach. And there's Pat Riley, who hired Spoelstra.
The great Pat Riley, and give him credit. Hired Eric Spoelstra and let him coach. Trust him, and the results have followed.
And Alonzo Mourning. By the way, Ime Udoka and Eric Spoelstra faced off against each other back in 2012, 2013. Udoka was an assistant for Greg Popovich. Spoelstra, obviously, the head coach for the Heat. As Vincent turns and knocks it down. And these two head coaches, they've known each other since they were kids, both from Portland. Udoka remembers Spoelstra playing for the University of Portland.
84-76. Brown will shoot the three. Off the mark, no good.
Hero grabs the miss. Comes the other way with 2 minutes remaining here in the third. 8-point Heat lead. Hero. Step back.
And that one's going to be out of bounds, out on Tice.
Job by Tice. Defended the dribble move and then denied the ball back and deflected it out of bounds.
He was one year when he played pro in Germany. He was Defensive Player of the Year. Eight on the 24. Vincent looking for some room.
Vincent for three. Got it! Vincent has found himself in a nice little rhythm here. 87-76 is back to 11-point game. Jaylen Brown will drive, kicks. Naismith for three, too strong. Nice feed to Dedmon, but a great block by Tice. Dedmon gets it back though. Puts it up, no good, out of bounds on the Celtics, so Heat will regain possession. You sure have. A great block by Tice. Wow. My goodness.
That's a great.
There's 13 block shots in this game from both teams.
Jaylen will take it all the way to the hoop, and that is blocked by Dedmon. Defensive effort on both ends. Butler will put it up and will draw the foul. That one's on White. Tatum is extremely frustrated with that call, as we're starting to see the whistles go.
More free throws for Jimmy Butler. Tice picking up his second foul. More 27 points for Butler. That's what he's averaging in these playoffs. 4th in the NBA in scoring. Giannis, Doncic, and Jokic, the only ones scoring more per game in the playoffs. And you remember back in 2020 in the bubble, he was sensational, although they fell short. He had a 40-point triple-double against the Lakers in the finals, a 35-point triple-double. But then last year, he played poorly in the playoffs. They got knocked out in the first round.
Swept. lost the first one in overtime on a Chris Middleton shot, and then absolutely got crushed as Oladipo strips Tatum.
And then Tatum jumps on Oladipo, forces the hell ball. That's what you see all the time. The Heat wanted a foul. I can understand it, but they
got to give him credit. Ty said, do not bring that wig stuff into a grown man's party, son. Jameis says, one good block deserves another. Yeah, that's the way it's kind of been playing. It's been a very good defensive game.
Yeah, that's not a foul. That's a good no call.
You can just jump on me?
You're on the ground, you're fair game.
Tatum, sidestep. Neesmith tries a three-pointer. Shot short.
No good.
Kept alive, but Dedmon has it.
Wow.
For a foul, Dedmon claiming he got hit in the face.
Tatum is livid right here because kind of a late foul. Dedmon all of a sudden did this, and then they called the foul, and Tatum saying, I didn't hit him. So we're going to see if there's an embellishment here on the replay. Oh, my gosh. He did hit his head, but, man, it ain't much there.
Grazes him, but got him.
Well, one thing you always talk about, Coach,
definitely sold that one.
is how good you can be when you're a good defensive team. That offense will be up and down.
I guess, Nick.
Inconsistent times you'll struggle.
Jameson says, come on, Jimmy Buckets. Dedmon will hit that first free throw.
All four teams left are outstanding defensive teams that are also blessed with some great individual offensive skills, but that against great defense will go up and down. And so as Dedmon gets a nice roll, you got to be able to play through it. And I think, like you said, Miami started slow in the first half, and
Pritchard,
now played exceptionally
Naismith,
well
back to
here in the
Pritchard.
third.
He will drive. He'll put the floater up, in and out, no good. Give it a corner ball to Grant Williams. I mean, come on.
37 to 14 here in the third. Hero looking.
And that one is blocked.
His second block of the game. Piece to Tatum. Shot clock is turned
15
off.
seconds left to go. A little bit of isolation here by Tatum. He'll get a screen. He lost it. And here comes Jimmy Butler the other way. The give to Oladipo. It is blocked. Butler, does he get it off in time? And he gets fouled by Naismith. Wow. And he'll go to the free throw line. Turnovers are killing us, Kevin says.
Once again, struts to the free throw line.
A great block by Naismith with the block by Oladipo, but then he follows it up with a foul on Tatum.
Outstanding job in transition with another block.
But it also started once again, with another Tatum turnover in traffic.
Yeah, Tatum has been very loose with the ball tonight. Tatum has 7 turnovers.
Very, very active.
7 turnovers.
So for the sixth
By
time,
far the most by anybody on the court. No one has 3 turnovers on the night.
I talked about Jayson Tatum being the best player.
Actually, Tyler Hero has 3 turnovers, but Tatum with 7.
He deserves a lot of
That is a stat that people are going to have to talk about. 93-76 is the score as the Heat fans rise up. At the end of the third quarter, they won the third quarter 39-14. 39-14, guys. Incredible. Just a terrible quarter, Matt says. It was, indeed. So Naismith with a career high right now, 3 blocks for him. Sam says, I agree, Matt. If you want a bet for the next game, take over on Butler steals. Well, Nick, I'm not going to have anyone left if Grant Williams doesn't get it together and scores 6 points. I need him to hit 2 threes in this period. 2 threes. That's all I need. Hit 2 threes.
Swing it! We trust you. We trust you to make the right play.
Oh, buddy. 10 people in the house, up to 30 likes. Appreciate you guys for being here. We will be live tomorrow night for Game 1 of the Warriors and the Mavericks. As a reminder, guys, we will not be live for Game 2 of either game. We've got a black and gold game for my high school football team I coach for on Thursday. Then we got graduation on Friday. So we will not be live Thursday or Friday. So we will, next time we'll be live after tomorrow night will probably be Saturday or Sunday for Game 3. But we will be live tomorrow night for the Mavericks and the Warriors. All right, so now we're back.
Playoffs. Thank you, Coach. Mike.
All right, Lisa. Well, once again, what's been happening in the playoffs for the Heat is excelling in the third quarter. The Celtics hearing from Marcus Smart.
And you need that from the guys in uniform or members of the team, not just the coaching staff.
Sam says go Bears, absolutely.
And I would say P.J. Tucker spoke that loudly without saying a
It's
word.
over Brown. Brown step back, now gets it to Pritchard. Pritchard will shoot that 3, way off the mark, no good.
Your actions speak.
93-76, a 17-point game that is about to reach the 20 if the Celtics are not careful. It's incredible to see how this second half has shaken up here.
Smart out with a sprained foot. They're hoping he can play game 2. Oladipo, nice fake, pull-up jump shot. Back of the rim won't go. Robert Williams grabs another rebound.
Pritchard walks it back. Thought about the 3, gets it over Jaylen Brown. Brown will drive, he will kick. Naismith to Grant Williams. Ah, come on, Grant, shoot that, man. Kicks Naismith, he will shoot the 3, and that's blocked. Shoot the 3, Grant. Dadgummit, man, you haven't been given that shot, and you finally had it. And Hero will shoot the 3, misses, but he gets fouled. Hey, the only thing I can hope now is that Boston's going to be so far down that Grant Williams starts shooting up 3s.
With Dedmon defending Pritchard one-on-one, staying in front. And then individually and collectively, they flat out got it done as a defense.
And Boston executed offensively well. They kept getting back in the paint. But again, the closing speed of these teams is phenomenal. Oladipo with a good close. And this one was outstanding. You see how Oladipo sunk on the legs of Robert Williams and still got to the corner to contest and block.
And give Oladipo credit. He didn't come here to be that. This is a guy that was an elite player in this league. That got it done on the offensive end, but embrace whatever task Coach Eric Spoelstra puts in front of him.
He's been so important with the Lowry injury. He was an all-NBA player. A couple of all-stars, NBA all-defense, still making his way back. And that right knee quad surgery, a very bad injury. Pritchard gets inside and a foul as Dedmon hopping up and down. Picks up his second. Dedmon's done a nice job off the bench. That's his second foul. Pritchard to the line. A 20-point lead for the Miami Heat. 90 seconds gone by.
So Pritchard now to the line.
Game 7, 10 more tonight. Right now his team.
He'll hit him. He'll hit that first one.
Second half of game 1. Tatum 26 points, but 7 turnovers.
6 of those turnovers in the third quarter. He was a different player. Give credit to the Heat defense. They became aggressive and forced them into careless play after careless play.
Oladipo. Hero drives on Robert.
Hero will drive baseline. Now, oh, and he lost it.
Again, just good lateral movement from Williams. Such a talented young defensive player. There's a lot of talented defensive players on the floor here tonight. Foul on Oladipo.
All right, you're down by a lot. Start hitting some threes here, Celtics. Get it to Grant Williams.
Come together here. No matter what happens, play these last 12 minutes correctly. Rather than making excuses and complaining and saying that it's everybody else's fault, hunker down on ourselves. Some more play. No more excuses.
That's all Grant Williams there.
He is spirited night after night.
That's good stuff, though.
That's outstanding.
Brown with the floater. No good, and a big foul there below the basket. Adebayo on Williams.
Williams will go. Let's see what they're going to call.
Well, Adebayo thought this was a shot, so he was trying to block him out. And now they're going to go look if this is a flagrant. And certainly, with the fall, it could be.
Come on, man. That's not a flagrant.
I know that.
Like you said, that's a box out. He's thinking the shot is up. He's not doing anything
Rolling on the
dirty.
floor is a foul on Adebayo. The play is under review to see if it meets the criteria for a flagrant foul.
Okay.
They're
So we're going to see if this is flagrant.
But Jeff, you're absolutely right. I mean, that's what he was doing. He was just going to box out, not realizing.
And if you look at it, you have to understand what was his intent.
I agree.
All right, let's bring in Steve Jabby, our referee expert and a long-time terrific ref. All right, Steve, you saw the play. Even though he's clearly looking to box out, can that still be a flagrant foul?
It can be, Mike. It's not a matter of like intent or anything. This player is in a vulnerable position, airborne, as he gets his legs taken out from underneath, and that's one of the criteria for flagrant foul. So he can be called for a flagrant foul on this one.
Even with no intent?
Without a doubt. Intent really has nothing to do with it. And as I'm looking at the play right now, he's really in a vulnerable position right there. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's a flagrant foul.
What would you call it, Steve?
I would call it, right now, the way the rules are, I'd call that a flagrant foul.
You know what I like what Steve just said? The way the rules are called. I know Steve's back in Secaucus saying, I wouldn't call that a flagrant foul.
Well, Eric Spoelstra, talking about this series coming in, says this is a throwback series. Both teams hang their hats on tough physical
After
defense.
review, the move by Adebayo is deemed unnecessary with potential.
All right, so no flagrant one.
Flagrant foul, penalty 1.
All right, so it is a flagrant
Two
one.
shots on the ball. They asked Eric Spoelstra, though, is this going to be any reminiscent of the Knicks and the Heat back in the 90s? And Spoelstra says that was closer to football than it was to basketball. You remember that?
Yeah, and thankfully we're not playing with that level of contact.
Does that mean you was Bill Parcells?
What does that mean?
You were the football coach of the New York team.
I wish I was Bill Parcells. One of his great lines was, "There's no medals for trying." That was a great book he wrote.
That is a great line.
So Williams will shoot the 2 free throws on Adebayo's third foul.
And I understand why Adebayo is okay, Alonzo. By the way, every time I see him, and I don't see him often. I'm just glad he doesn't come up and smack me.
Are you guys okay now?
Yeah, I think he doesn't like me. He tolerates me. But he at least doesn't beat me. He was a great competitor.
Oh, sure was.
Absolutely.
He had intensity in the layup line. Williams looking. Pritchard. Pritchard launches long three-pointer.
Pritchard, another long three is no good.
Brown gets it. Brown
And Jalen's going to lose it. And now we're going to get a jump ball here.
Great hustle from both centers. Celtics are 0 for 10 from 3 in the second half.
And if you're Jaylen Brown, you can't play in traffic and try to spin in traffic like that. It's too congested. If that second guy comes, you just got to make simple and sound plays.
The way that they're defending, I don't think anybody can play in traffic. What they are doing right now is a thing of beauty.
That's a great point, Mark. As Williams and Adebayo will go. If the Celtics win the tip, they'll have 8 to shoot.
Pritchard.
Pritchard.
And he will pull up for another three, and he'll hit that one. I feel like Pritchard is the only one shooting right now.
What?
Maybe it's just me because I'm salty that Grant Williams is not.
Double technical Grant Williams
And
Grant Williams got up and bumped Strus.
so Grant Williams gets a technical. So Grant Williams
upon getting up.
Strus is trying to say that to Ed Malloy.
You take a look at this. Grant Williams falls down. There's no call there. But there's no call there.
And Max Strus couldn't push Grant Williams down. Again, don't reward acting and flopping.
Oladipo for three, and he hits it. And we're going to get a foul on Grant Williams. He's going to have 5 now, and my bet's saying no chance.
They're going to look at it. They'll review it.
And I guess if this is a personal foul, he's probably ejected, right? Because he had a technical. Oh, before or after the shot?
Way before.
Yeah, it's definitely before.
And Oladipo was nearly out of bounds on that catch.
Sure was. And then Adebayo almost knocked him over. It's going to be Grant Williams' 5th foul. Wow, that is, whoa, that is so close. But kept the heel up.
After review, the foul by Williams took place prior to the upward motion of the shooter. The 3 points do not count. Ball side out.
Similar to Ray Allen's shot over in that corner with his heels up.
Certainly same vicinity. Ime Udoka says when they asked him about his memories of coming to Miami, he said there's just one shot I remember.
So that's now 5 fouls on Grant Williams.
You don't forget shots like that.
And there's plenty of time.
Jameson, I hate it, man.
Down 14, 9 to go.
Yeah,
in this day and age with the volatility of 3.
Felt good about it, man. Felt good. What can you do? What can you do?
Hero, Adebayo, Tucker, Strus, and Oladipo out there for Miami. Hero, corner, 3-pointer.
Hero for 3, no good.
Robert Williams, 18 points, 9 rebounds.
And that's going to be a blocking foul.
That's 4 on Tucker.
And the problem is you can't commit fouls like that because the Celtics are shooting. So you instead of sprinting back and trusting the great defense that you're playing, you give them 2 free throws by not being disciplined. Just get back and defend.
Up in the penalty. Brown to the line. Brown just 9 points so far tonight. He's 2 of 4 from the free throw line. And another miss.
He's been struggling at the line, even against Milwaukee.
That's the 7th miss of the night. He missed 9 free throws in the prior series. Overall for the Playoffs, he's 77%. Misses a pair there. 2 costly turnovers or misses. Ball deflected out of bounds by the Heat. So the Celtics will get a new 14. Still 9:02 remaining. We've seen it over and over again. There is no such thing as a safe lead. Jaylen Brown knocks down.
Jaylen Brown will hit that one.
Figures.
That will be for 2.
He's been cut to 12.
Sierra expulsion. It's Jimmy Butler.
What's up, Juices? Says good evening. Appreciate you joining, Juices.
Adebayo has Grant Williams on him. Again, who's got 5 fouls.
Don't foul, Grant. Don't foul.
Shot clock at 4. Strus back
You
up
stay
top.
in and hit 2 threes.
Oladipo's gonna have to shoot. Floats it up. Shot no good.
That shot is no good. Rebound. Williams gets it over to Pritchard. Pritchard running. Gets it to Grant, and he is fouled hard. Get up, Grant. Get up, Grant. You're in the bonus. You get 2 free throws. Get up, Grant. Get up, Grant.
Adebayo shaken up as well.
They are getting to the line over and over and over again. And this is how you fuel a comeback from way down. That's a hard shot, hard collision.
2 strong dudes is colliding like that. This will be the 7th and 8th free throw attempt for the Celtics already here in the 4th quarter. Grant Williams tonight, 5 points, 5 fouls in 32 minutes.
Celtic being in the bonus for this long time here in the 4th quarter. This could come back to haunt Miami.
8 players. No Horford tonight.
Yeah, I mean it can. I mean Celtics have snuck up and back into this one. Grant Williams, 5 fouls. He's got 5 points.
Has received 11 minutes.
Hit these 2, that'd get him to 7. Now be 4 away.
Wild couple of days.
But the 5 fouls is an issue, that's for sure.
Sensational performance in Game 7.
Hits the first one. I need him to stay clean out of foul trouble, man.
31 points already for Jimmy Butler. He looks like he's going to sleep well tonight.
Who are you talking about, Jeff?
And Grant Williams will hit them both. So he's now got 7. I need him to get 11. 96-86. 10-0 run by Boston here. This would be if Boston somehow finds a way to win this game. That would be an incredible win for Boston to still win in Miami, and an incredible loss by Miami for them to lose it. So as we will stay and continue to see how this one shakes up. Fun Sim says, come on, Celtics. What's up, Bobby? What's up, Coach? Appreciate you being here, Bobby. What's up, your boy Asher? Appreciate you. Hope y'all are doing good tonight. Appreciate y'all for joining. Up to 32 likes now, guys. Appreciate y'all. Boy, man, I get stoked right here if old Grant Williams could find a way to get 11 points. I need him to get 4 more points, man. Love him to make a 3 and get fouled. He just cannot foul out. I feel a little bit better right now if he had 4 fouls, not 3. He just needs to stay away. Shot this one up. Wow! Butler somehow gets that one off and stretches this right back to a 12-point game. Come on, find Grant Williams in a corner. They're not even looking at his way. Tatum will pull the 3. Got it. Good shot there by Tatum.
What?
What's up, Justin? What's up, big fella? Vincent over to the left. Now hands it off back to Butler. He wants him to come right back. Hands it to him. Gives him a little bit of screen. He'll drive baseline. Kick to the corner. Tucker for 3. Got it.
What?
Clean shot there by Tucker. Pritchard on the right side now will slow it down. And Brown will get a little bit of separation, and he will answer with a 3.
What?
So the Celtics heating up, and right now the Heat just trying to stay pace, up by 9. Strus for 3. Got it! An exchange of threes back to back to back. 104-92 now. Pritchard on the right side will drive. Gets it over to Grant Williams. And Grant's going to step out of bounds. Dadgummit. Could be mad. I mean, I think we got to remember the Warriors. If they are shooting the way they are shooting, and if Clay wakes up like he did in Game 6 against the Grizzlies, Warriors are tough, man. Extremely tough. And they may get, what's his name back too? I forget. Robert Williams will take that foul. Jimmy freaking buckets, Jameson says. Yeah, that definitely hurt. Definitely hurt Nick, but Warriors were they turned it on with their shooting performance. Yeah, he does, Kevin. Yes, he does, man. I need him to hit a big couple of threes down the stretch. Warriors might win the whole thing. I agree, Fun Sims. I agree with that.
Third quarter.
All right, so Adebayo will shoot
Adebayo
two.
to shoot.
And Grant Williams is off the court.
It's Tatum, White, Pritchard, Jaylen Brown, and Daniel Tice. Robert Williams now back on the bench, is still working on that left leg. And both teams missing key players. No Kyle Lowry for Miami. No Al Horford or Marcus Smart for Boston. Lowry's backup, Gabe Vincent, has had a terrific game.
Yeah, he has. Grant Vincent has been really good
assists,
tonight.
just one turnover.
And that one is missed, so 105-92.
And just as important as a scoring,
13-point game.
energy and activity on the defensive end.
Tatum
drives, and Tatum will lose it, but he gets it back. In trouble, puts it down low to Tice. That one is now stripped away from him, and we're going to get a jump ball. Tice and Adebayo.
Tice wanted a whistle.
I mean, Tatum drives at baseline, and they're coming early, hands active, knock it away. Tucker back in the play. Butler, the next deflection, and then multiple players fighting for the loose ball.
So they'll jump it up, and if the Celtics win, they only have 2.2 to shoot. White trying to deflect it. Tice gets it, just gets it off, but comes up short. Brown's tip misses. Adebayo took a shot in the head. Here comes Butler.
Jimmy Butler will pull up at the free throw line. Off the mark, no good.
Brown the rebound, 5.5 remaining. Heat by 13.
Yeah, he's had himself a nice night on the bench, off the bench.
Shot short, but a foul. Vincent.
Guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you have not. We're at 32.
Jayson Tatum, and his adjustment moving forward has got to be meet force with force. He's too tentative, too passive coming off of those screens. They're double teaming him, they're jumping him aggressively. He's got to attack and get rid of the basketball or look to score. That's creating the turnover.
I think you're right. I think he may have to pass a count earlier as they're coming earlier and earlier to help.
You see Tatum, the 21 points in that first half. And as Mark mentioned, the 6 turnovers in the third quarter, 7 for the game.
And he was fortunate that last play wasn't counted as a turnover, because it certainly could have been once it got knocked loose.
Brown hits a pair of free throws. Back to 11.
So 94, 105.
They're just trying to put Pritchard in pick and roll over and over and over again.
Butler shoots over Pritchard and drills it. Just the size difference there. I mean, yes, not good for the Celtics there.
Get to the spot any way he wants on the court.
The Celtics have certainly missed Marcus Smart on both ends as
Brown kicks. Tatum is blocked by Jimmy Butler.
Doing it all for the Heat here in game one.
And that's where Miami is different. They will, on occasion, help off the strong side corner. Butler just continued to go. What timing on that block shot.
Their 11th block.
Pritchard will drive, floats it to Tice, and Tice will get it up and in.
Excellent pass. 4.5 remaining. White trying to put some pressure on Vincent. Now Tatum picks it up. Butler calling for it. 7 to shoot.
Butler drives and will draw the foul on Tice. All right, get Grant Williams back in. Get Grant Williams back in.
I really believe that the start in the first half.
Tatum 29 points tonight, but 7 turnovers has been rough. Jimmy Butler with 36 points, 10 of 16, 16 of 17 at the free throw line. I'm sure those stats are ahead of what he is right here.
He's hit 15 of his 16 free throws.
So now there's 16 of 17.
And here's another thing you take personal. You're going to put Pritchard on me. Too small. I'm too big, too tough, and too talented.
He knew it too. His guard. He was staring at Pritchard.
But it starts with Butler, and it always will. You cannot foul him.
Pritchard runs up.
Pritchard steps back, shoots the three, off the mark.
Butler, by the way, shot a career high from the free throw line this year. So not only getting to the free throw line, but knocking them down as we're under 3 minutes remaining. A 13-point Miami lead.
Again, you cannot switch this matchup.
Vincent for three. No good.
Pritchard the rebound. Celtics look to push.
White will drive. Kicks it over to Tice. Brown for three. Got it.
Wow, what a tough shot. On the move.
What?
A little flip back to give him a punch.
109.99. 10-point game.
3.5 left. Brown.
And a timeout there by Miami. My goodness, put in Grant Williams. So that will get us to a stoppage of play here. 109.99. Heat with a 10-point lead with 3:29 left to play in this game.
Got deep in the paint, found Strus, and
He is, Nick. He is.
pure jump shooter.
Strus just hit a big-time three there, and feel like Miami's just kind of finishing this one off here. Now 112.99.
Finals. The Boston Celtics
Game 1 is in the book unless the Celtics find a way to come back. Third quarter really killed the Celtics here in this one.
Led by Jimmy Butler at both ends of the floor. Still 3 minutes remaining.
Yeah, I guess Grant Williams is done for the night, so not good.
Tucker guarding him.
Tatum over to the corner. Brown for 3. Got it. What a shot.
With a couple of three-pointers, it's back to 10.
What? And he passed it earlier that time. He got rid of an account earlier as they collapsed to him. An excellent pass.
Brown had been quiet until the fourth quarter. He's got 13 in the fourth.
You would think the way he shot the 3 that they would have Grant Williams just for that.
Backing in, spins, falling away. It's good.
Oh my gosh, Jimmy Butler, man.
What? And makes a face, enjoying his work.
And Brown collides with Butler, who picks up his third personal foul. 11 of 17 from the field, so efficient.
Embrace
How do you guard that?
One-on-one, good defense, better offense.
Great defense there
Hands up,
by
so
Tatum.
what? Mama, there goes that man.
Just continuing this remarkable postseason run.
39 points on 17 shots and no
So
threes.
Brown will get to the free throw
Only
line
2-1.
here.
He's been taking twice as many threes in the playoffs than he did in the regular season, but only one tonight. Didn't hit that. That's some old school basketball from Jimmy Butler.
No, Mike. It's called winning basketball. No, because there's not every player is going to be successful in the same manner. And Butler has figured out who he is, what he does well, and he plays to that strength.
10-point game.
Still a 10-point game here. Butler goes right, gets double team, kicks it all the way over. Extra pass, Tucker for 3. No good. Rebound Brown.
That time they blitzed that pick and roll and got in rotation.
Brown will get through, kicks. Extra pass to Tatum. Tatum for 3. Way off the mark. Rebound Tucker.
Under 2 minutes remaining.
And now the Heat fans are starting to raise up.
Butler drives, kicks it
Down
inside.
low.
Adebayo looking. Shot clock at 6.
Adebayo will now back down Brown. Shot. Off the mark, no good. Rebound Tice.
Celtics need the push. Pritchard way outside. Connects
And Pritchard will hit the 3.
And they were going to pull their starters. Boston had 3 guys at the
They sure
table.
were.
And Derek White fouls Vincent.
And pulled them all back on the made 3.
Vincent will head to the line where he's 2 for 2.
That's the play you talk about in transition. Richard stops and pops.
Richard is 12 for 13 from the line in the playoffs. Hits that one. Richard, by the way, 18 points after his 14-point outing Sunday in Game 7.
But as good, I'm sorry, Mike, as good as he is offensively, they're attacking him defensively. If Marcus Smart is in this game, they're not going.
Vincent will hit them both. It's a 9-point game here.
Meanwhile, Gabe Vincent with a playoff career high 17 points.
Pritchard trying to get a little bit of open space here. Will drive, and that one is just taken away by Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler, the man, 41 points tonight.
And start to celebrate here at the FTX
Tough loss, Sam. They're just going to have to regroup and try to find a way to steal game 2 in Miami. Butler being guarded by Pritchard. Kicks right back to Butler for 3. In and out, no good.
Tatum attacking. Gets into the paint, off the glass, missed it.
Can't get it.
Strus the rebound, that'll do it.
And Butler will get the easy 2 up and in. I think that gets him at 41 actually now. Pritchard for 3, off the mark, no good. And that is going to do it. The Miami Heat 118, the Boston Celtics 107. Heat take game 1. That's going to do it here tonight, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you for hanging out with us. Reminder, we will be live tomorrow night. Unless something goes crazy, we should be live tomorrow night for the Warriors and the Mavericks, game 1. Appreciate the new members, Sam, Alyssa, and Jacob, for joining the team membership game. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate Nick for the super chats. Appreciate everybody in the chat with a thumbs up. Till next time, guys, stay humble, stay kind. Peace.